What is going on, Chelsea fans? Welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues, the #1 channel for all your latest and greatest news on Chelsea Football Club. If you like the idea of hearing everyday news of Chelsea Football Club, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified of when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. Go and follow us on all our socials. All links are in the description. X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, the lot is in there. So guys, go and follow us on the socials. This is your match preview for Chelsea versus Newcastle. Kick-off today at 2 p.m. Stream will start at 1:45. Dad, it's another big game. After the loss to Liverpool and then the win against Panathinaikos on Thursday, would you say Liverpool was just a blip?
Well, you can say that in two different leagues. The game on Thursday, was a sort of a lesser game, you could say, than against, a tough Liverpool team. Yes, what we have to do today is to make, no errors, tighten up back defence, be more proactive in midfield. Yeah. I think, we've got to also up our tempo again and our pace on the ball, because, like I say, Newcastle are no pushovers, with the likes of Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and you've got Nick Pope in goal. So, we're really going to have to put our foot on the gas and, not take it off, basically. Because, like I say, Newcastle is, more than a mediocre team and not one to be undermined. So, we need to be, at our very best today, and we don't want to lose two games on the trot. No. We got a draw or two behind us. So I think we just got to start, winning the next 3-4 games, We've
got a tough run of fixtures though coming up, Dad.
We've got a tough run.
Newcastle today, yeah. Newcastle in the Cup on Wednesday, so we'll play them again. Man United. Then Man United on Sunday, then you got Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
These are not easy games. No. These are not easy games, mate. And these are going to be...
No, they're not easy games.
But this is going to be a testament of how far we've come since last season.
Of course it is be a testament. And, these games are basically... sort of
to like show where we are,
a pointer of where we are
and where we want to be.
Yeah, and how we would have to improve, season on season. Yeah. So let's say, for example, what did we finish last season? Was sixth place. If we can finish 4th place this season, then we've excelled from the previous season.
But so we must what we want is Champions League. What we want is the Champions League.
Yeah,
right?
As always.
I would be happy with a 4th place finish, Europa Conference League trophy, and something like a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup. I would take that. I would take that because it's doable. But title challenging, that's not next season, the season after. Let's work on getting into the Champions League again. And building. Yeah. Because it's a structure that's going to have to be built on seasons now. This is not a one season wonder where you just go back in and you challenge. It's not how it works.
It's not one of these systems, where people are going to just, one season has been, quite dismal, and the following season you've got these great expectations.
It has to be
it's a building block.
Building blocks. This season top 4, next season top 4, next season after that, then you fight for titles. Then you go after the title.
Exactly.
But right now we're going to focus on this Newcastle game, and it is a tough game tomorrow. As you said, Dad, Alexander Isak, Bruno Guimaraes, Anthony Gordon, Nick Pope, Joe Linton. They've got some great players there. They got former Chelsea players in Tino Livramento and Lewis Hall as well. They've got some great talents there. And Newcastle will not be a pushover. No. It is going to be a hard game. We do play them again on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup.
They're a relentless team. And, they don't give up. So, if we're a goal to the good, Yeah, you know, like
Got to go and get a second.
that's what I say. You know, in the past we've become very conceited, thinking our one goal, you know, is going to see us to the finish line, and no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. In terms of team news, we don't really have much information to go on in terms of injuries and stuff, so I'm going to get that up for us now. Dad, are you excited for this game though? Like, is there something behind this game that makes you think we're going to win?
I like I say, you know, it's doable. We could win this. I said, you know, earlier on that, you know, we can't afford to take our foot off the gas. There's no room for error. You know, we've just got to be, you know, on our A game and, you know, basically play as a team, because, you know, a lot of players are hogging this ball, you know, wanting to be the main man, main goal scorer. You know, like I say, there's no I in team, and play as a team, play fast, nice fluent football, and, you know, it's all about, you know, putting that ball in the back of that net and, you know, winning emphatically. So, yeah.
I mean, look, I've just got it up now. In terms of team news, we have a full squad to choose from. That's the first time we've said that in like 2 years. We have a full squad to choose from. So we've put a team together that we think is more than capable of beating Newcastle tomorrow. And we'll put it up on a graphic in a second. But, guys, let us know what your team news would be. We'd love to hear from you guys. So let's go into the team news now, and we will give you our thoughts. So guys, as you can see on the graphic we've got on screen now, this is our lineup for tomorrow. Jorgensen in goal. I'm sick of Sanchez now. Liverpool was one mistake too many.
Yeah.
Liverpool was one mistake too many.
One too many.
And it was too far. It's gone too far now. And I think Maresca needs to make a decision now as to what his goalkeeper situation actually is and what he wants from our goalkeeper.
Even though we lost to Liverpool, I think, you know, of all the teams that's played them this, you know, season,
we've given them the hardest
game. And, you know, that's something, you know, for
to say
them to be aware of, that, you know, they're not going to come, you know, challenge us and, you know,
we're not just gonna roll over this time.
No,
we don't, and that is what I've noticed with us this season. We don't roll over anymore. We don't roll over. We don't. Last season we go 2-0 down or 1-0 down and we roll over
or bottle it.
Yeah, or bottle it. And this season we're not rolling over. We're not rolling over and just dying. We're actually fighting back, which is nice to see. So Jorgensen in goal, a back four of Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Levi Cole, Mark Cucurella. This is the best defence we can put out there at the moment. I mean, you could put Malo Gusto in there, but Reece James is our captain and he's back fit. And when he's back fit, you use him to his full abilities. Then in the midfield, Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Enzo Fernandez, I need to see more. I need to see more from him. And I need to see more from him in other games, not big games like this. He's not looking like a £100 million player at the moment. And it's not looking like we've got value for money. So that's Caicedo and Lavia in the midfield. Behind the striker then, on the right, Noni Madueke, without question. You know, he is improving week by week. And he's looking fantastic. He's really starting to get his head down and work. He just needs to work on a few things and being selfish and stuff like that, and it'll come with time. On the left, Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho puts players on sticks when he runs at them, so he's looking really positive, and I think it's something that we continue to give consistency to. Behind the striker, goes without question. You know, you don't need no mention of this. Cole Palmer. He is Chelsea at the moment. And he had a poor game against Liverpool, to be fair. Was very quiet. But I'm pretty sure today he will come out and make a statement and he'll make a difference in this squad. And up top, Nicholas Jackson, you know, scored in his last game. I want to give Nkunku a game. I do, but it's hard to fit him in when you've got players that are playing well. You've got Cole Palmer in the squad, as I said. Noni Madueke, who's playing well, Jadon Sancho, who's playing well, and Jackson, who's scoring. It's hard to fit players in that are coming, that have been on the bench. So we'll see what happens with Nkunku, whether he can come on in the second half and show us something else that Jackson can't. But, Dad, looking at this team, there really is no weakness, is there, at this point in time? Apart from the choice of goalkeeper. I mean, we don't really have a say in that, obviously, but...
No, when you say no weakness...
obviously there's going to be weaknesses. There's always a weakness.
There's a weakness in every team, yeah? And I think it's, the ones, on that day that have strength, have that sort of like extra, load of energy. So, like I say, their two games are never the same. Players week in and week out, so we talk about, say, for instance, Cole Palmer. You said he had a quiet game against Liverpool, yeah? So...
Don't put it down to bad form, because it's not bad form. Form is temporary, class is permanent.
When you get out there, no matter what you do, sport-wise or anything else, there is always, that one time or one game event, etc., where, it's not going your way. It's just more sort of like a relaxed manner. There could be things on players' mind. But you do lose that that cadence sometimes as well. Yeah. So what these boys need today is that fighting spirit to get out there,
win.
Yeah, play harmoniously, stop hogging the ball, pass it round as a team, make
make space. Make space for each other.
Saying that, make space, yeah.
But but also get to know the system that Maresca wants us to play, because we're going to be playing this for the next 3 to 5 years, I'd say, and Maresca will get players in if he doesn't see improvements. He will get players in who can do the job, and so. I'll point out a couple of players that are looking like they're knowing the system. Cucurella knows the system now. He's very good at what he does. He inverts into the midfield and he gives us that option to overload the midfield.
Yeah.
Palmer, he gets in and around areas that he needs to be. He can drop deep and pick up the ball. He can pass it on. He can move it quickly. Jackson can often drop deep. And he's scoring goals and he's understanding the system, which is great to see. He's making the right runs now. Caicedo looks very good. What we've lacked on the pitch, though, is leadership. And with Reece James back in the squad, I'm hoping that we'll see that leadership come to the forefront of the game, because when we're in the trenches, you need a leader who's going to carry you over the line, like we used to have with John Terry.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But guys, this is our team. Let us know your thoughts on what your team would be. We'd love to hear from you guys. Now let's go back to the other screen now and we'll give you our final predictions. So guys, in terms of a prediction, Dad, I'm going to hand over to you. First goal scorer and full-time prediction.
Okay, my first goal scorer for today's match is going to be Noni Madueke.
Okay.
And that's all I can see here is that we have a 1-0 victory. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Chelsea 1, Newcastle 0. I think we do have the upper hand here. We're playing at home. We're going to have the fan support. So, yeah, 1-0 Chelsea full time.
Okay, so in terms of my prediction, first goal scorer, I'm going to say Nicholas Jackson to score. A full-time prediction, I'm going to say Chelsea 2, Newcastle 1. But guys, let us know your predictions in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the latest and greatest Chelsea news. This is your #1 channel for it. Guys, make sure you go and follow us on our socials as well. Leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed. And guys, we will see you at quarter to 2 for the watch along. Take care, guys.
Take care, guys.